Let's talk about how Manchester City or Pep rectifies these problems that we've got. Now, first of all, I'm not a manager. I'm not a tactician. Everything I know, which is nothing, comes from personal opinion. Nothing more, personal opinion. Anybody watching this, including you YouTube managers, all we have is opinion. And the world would be a very boring place if we all had the same opinion. One particular example is Husanov can or cannot play right back. This one splits the community, the fan base. Some say he can and some say he can't. We've seen him play it against Real Madrid and he did okay. So the question is, if he played there longer, could he actually do a better job there? But you know what? That's neither here nor there. My point is, opinions like that will split fan bases and stuff like that does happen. And we're basing that off what? Little snippets we've seen of said players. So what I want to come to is, what if Rodri is injured? Because that's quite an integral part of what we've all been saying as a fan base as to next season. We've all been saying, yeah, we got Rodri back. He's going to be like a new player. It's going to be like a new signing. We've got Rodri back though. Yeah, but we got a Ballon d'Or winner back. I've been saying it, and I know there's other people that have been saying it. So the knock-on effect of Rodri being injured, what is that? We need to question certain players and certain tactics and question Pep. Like I said, I'm not a manager. I'm not a tactician. But we can see with our eyes. We don't exactly know what's going wrong or how to rectify, but we can make assumptions in our head. Diaz, the knock-on effect from Rodri being injured. Diaz, is he too slow? Now, I had someone basically say to me yesterday, yeah, but we've always known he's been too slow. Yeah, well, that's fair. But we need more than a slow centre back then, don't we? We need a pacey centre back. Now we've got Vardiol, and I'll come on to the how to specifically rectify later, or my opinion of how we rectify later. I'm just talking about the knock-on effects of Rodri being injured now and what we have to think about. So Rúben Dias, that's Rodri being injured. That's going to have a knock-on effect on certain players. Rúben Dias, too slow, no protection. Núñez and Aït-Nouri, they're too attacking. It's not like we can't expect them to defend. We do expect them to defend and put a shift in. But they've got a simple plan. And their plan is to score goals or help score goals. Núñez is an attacking fullback. Let's not pretend we didn't know that what we were getting when we were playing Núñez there is an attacking fullback. So, we can't expect too much from him. If he assists a goal, if he scores a goal, we're all praising. So let's remember that in the back of our minds when we're trying to pass the blame onto a Núñez. He is not a defender. He's not a right back. He's a midfielder / winger. And he's been used like that because that's his strengths. Aït-Nouri. Now, we paid 40 odd million for Aït-Nouri. Wolves' his best player. He's one of the best attacking fullbacks I've ever seen. He's up there with João Cancelo, and João Cancelo was very, very good for us. Now, João Cancelo was also very bad at defending. We don't have to talk about that Salah. That Salah goal, do we? So, what do we do with Aït-Nouri then? Because Rodri's injured and Rúben Dias is too slow. Oh, so Aït-Nouri is going to have to sit on the bench then. So now we got another problem. Now we have to put Vardiol back at left back. So who goes centre back? Akanji? I don't want it. Ake? Better at left back if you ask me. John Stones? Yeah, that'll be good for 16 minutes. See, there's a knock-on effect here. And as soon as you make one change, that's it. It changes everything. Nico Gonzalez. Is he wasted? Is he a wasted buy? Because he's not a natural 6. He's an 8. How many more 8s have we got? Granted, Gundogan's leaving. Foden was tried there. Shirky was tried there. Reinders was tried there. Well, Reinders is a box crashing midfielder, to be honest. He gets in that box and he gets back. But he's not the quickest. He's not the quickest of players. We seen that the other day. So without Rodri, can Reinders play his game? I don't know, but I'm not expected to know. This is my opinion, and it's on Pep to sort this out. So to rectify these several problems I've just talked about, do we just rectify the simple position of right back and buy a right back? Don't know. My opinion on how to rectify this. Guardiola has to be in the back line, no questions asked. Now, what happens if a player plays too much? They get injured. So maybe Rúben Dias is cover for Guardiola, and we play Husinov next to Guardiola, which is what we all wanted to see. Find out what Ederson wants. Find out if Ederson's happy and he wants to stay, because if not, let's just go get Costa, cut ties, and just see what we can do with Costa. You know, it's one of them decisions in it. We don't want another Claudio Bravo incident. So we just hang on to Ederson because we're like, oh, we know he's good. Let's just keep him. But at some point, these players will go. Like De Bruyne leaving, and we thought, oh, you can't replace a De Bruyne. No, you can't. Like for like, you cannot replace a De Bruyne. You can do it with 2 players and get a similar work rate. As in, you'll still have the 2 players' work rate, but between them, they got the creativity. Now, I'm not being funny, but actually, no, I'm not going to talk about him yet. I'll talk about him at the end. So get Ederson out if he wants to be out. If he wants to go, let him go. Let's get Costa, or better yet, let's get Bono. Let's get Bono. That's a joke, by the way. That's a bit of rage bait, all right? Get a defensive right back. Just get one. Don't care. Get one. Aina, Livramento, Robinson, play him on the other side. I don't care. Just do it. Get a defensive right back. Livramento, probably target number 1. Aina would be target number 2 for me. There's talk of Singo. Don't really know too much about him, but I'll have a look. If he comes, I'll have a look. If Doku plays, it has to be with an overlap in Ryan Aït-Nouri. We've seen it. It works. Why change? What's the point in changing from it? We know it worked. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. If you're not gonna play an overlap in Aït-Nouri, don't play Doku. Simple as that. Shirky should be starting games. For what he's done in his short time at this club, he's already shown that he's more deadly and clinical than half of these players. Shirky should be starting. If that means over, a Doku, over a Savio, over a Bob, just start him. And what has this guy got to do? He comes on for 7 minutes. And that assist, which was very, very De Bruyne-like. I'll let you know that it's very De Bruyne-like, that assist. Let's not take nothing away from Foden as well, to be fair. Phil did well there to score that. At the end of the day, though, this is on Pep to resolve. Nobody but Pep. We can all give our opinions. We can all have our input. But this is on Pep. And if he gets it right, he'll be praised. If he gets it wrong, he'll get scrutinised by everyone. Because everyone will say he can't rebuild. Like the video, subscribe, hit that bell, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.